I'm Amanda Vanderpool here at LA Live for the Hello, Lonesome movie premiere. Writer-director Adam Reid was inspired by a personal story from his life. Let's check out the interviews. This film was shot in 15 days.
That's true.
When did you sleep?
We didn't do a lot of sleeping, and we were working on these really comfortable, gorgeous locations that didn't really require any art directions. So it was tempting to sleep right there, but we went nearby, we totally rested. That was not the hardest part.
So the story about Debbie in the film was a personal story to you. What about her story, your sister Lisa, inspired you to write that character's role?
Well, most people don't know, but my sister Lisa unfortunately found out that she had advanced breast cancer, but just before that, she met this great guy online, and so when she found out, she told him, and she said, "There's the door, you don't have to stay," and he said, "Well, don't kick me out," and he stuck with her, and I think there's something it's a really emotional and powerful story to me, and it's very personal, obviously, and I have mixed emotions about their situation, and they didn't really get enough time to see what they would really become, and I mean, that's just, it's heartbreaking, but it's not quite as depressing as it sounds, too, because everything I do, I don't want to, when I go to a movie, I don't want to just leave and want to slip my wrists, and also, so it's there's a lot of humor and lightness to it, and hopefully not the cheesy melodramatic kind either. It's really very sweet.
What was your family's reaction to seeing the film?
I think it's bittersweet for them. They're family, so they're really, really proud of me. I think the hard part is it's sad, at least as far as there's 3 stories in the film, so it's the story that's loosely based on my sister is just one part of it, and it was and so I think everyone's my family might enjoy the other parts a little bit more, if only because that hits so close to home.
How was it playing a role that was based on a true story?
Intimidating, incredible, special. Adam, the director, he was wonderful right from the beginning. He said, "I don't want you to be Lisa. I want you to take the character of Debbie and use her, make her your own." But he did show me video footage of Lisa and allowed me to really understand her life a lot. So that helped a lot. But he was very specific that I don't want you to try and portray something that, in my memory. She's your character. Have fun with her. So it was nice.
So I read you were studying for final exams the next day when you got the script. What about the script caught your eye the most?
I'm studying creative writing in school, and I think it was the right timing for me. I was really into story and coming at story from a very different approach. And I don't know, I think my head was in science and a little bit of writing and lots of things, and this wonderfully creative script came to me. I thought, yeah, this is a good time to jump into this. So
we shot over the course of 1 week, and it was all in New York. It was almost all in one location, which was a really sweet apartment on the Upper West Side, Manhattan. And it's these 3 separate stories, so I was involved in one of them. So Sabrina and I shared all our scenes together, almost all of our scenes, and the rest of them were shot separately, so I never met the other cast members, which was weird. I'm looking forward to meeting James, and Lynn I met in post-production and stuff. But yeah, it was intense. It was, the movie sort of charts my relationship with this woman, and we did it all in 5 days. And the arc of this whole relationship was very intense.
Did you feel at all pressured playing a role that was based on a true story?
I did, and because it was a personal, true story to Adam, the director, I really just took direction on everything and wanted to be as true to what he envisioned as I could. So whatever he told me to do, I did my best to match it. And a lot of the scenes we just clicked on, and I understood exactly what he needed. And then a few of them were really kind of challenging because it was it involved a lot of figuring out how to do what he wanted me to do, because I would react so differently. Or not so differently, but I would react kind of differently than I would. So it was interesting, and it was mainly about me and just listening to Adam and doing as best I could.
Adam wrote your role just because he loved your acting so much.
We had done a small 15-20, a beautiful little film, and we connected, and he sort of got who I was, which is this side of insanity. But what I love is that somebody that age, yes, could write a woman who, to the day she dies, is going to be full of life and sexy and funny and a killer.